At 2005, I realised it had to become a really significant part of my life. I realised something was missing, and that is what it was. And so being creative and being able to do that on a daily basis is what keeps me happy and sane and healthy, I think, just because ultimately that's what I want to do. To be able to survive and make enough money from creatively would be brilliant. That's my ultimate goal. Well, it worked out well because with my masters, one of the things I was exploring was potential. And that's why I made the topiary frames, because topiary frames are the starting point. They're the structure, they're the grain of an idea. You don't ultimately know how it's going to turn out at the end. You've got a vision of what it is you'd like it to become, but you don't know if that plant is going to die or wither, if it's going to go in the right direction. Even with all your pruning and loving and caring, it may just go poof and fall over and die, you know. So to me, the topiary frame really speaks about potential, and that's what I suppose a small community is. Is how I connected with the whole project. Is thinking about potential. So it's nice when you can marry your own personal ideas with a brief that's been set. I think in the real world, especially if you want to support yourself, it's about finding a balance and being happy doing that balance. I mean, if that doesn't work for you and make you happy and healthy, thinking about the money side of things, then maybe you find another way of making money. But for me, the challenge is at the moment trying to combine all three. But I'd have to say that I sort of enjoy a bit of everything, and I think that's what sculpture means to me. It's a multimedia. You don't have to just stick to one thing. If you want to incorporate painting and photography and video and all these other wonderfully exciting things, you can. It's not just about making a three-dimensional object with so many layers to it. And I think that's what keeps me really excited about sculpture. There was a term I coined, and it was beastie parts. And beastie parts referred to the animal either in its dead stage, parts of the animal, or parts that it had created, or parts that dropped off it, or in its deceased state. So things like eggs, hair, faeces, bones, all of those, to me, once the animal had died, and I've never killed anything to make my art, but once they're gone, then that's just matter, that's just material that, used in a respectful way, I believe can be used as art material. I don't have a problem with that. I guess I don't like to see anything wasted. And so to me, the potential, there's potential there, even in death, for a story to go on, or a story to be told. And I don't see all this matter that is the result of death as a waste. I see it as something quite beautiful that can live on in my art.